And here we are now for the Brazil race. We had a very tight sprint just moments ago. The top six all battling, very feisty. And let's put Tom Lynch in the Red Bull. He'll be prime for Mercedes. Anyway, we are going to go to the 5 red lights. Fake lights. And now we go racing. Good start from both Williams drivers. Oh, May stays ahead going to turn 1. There's a bit of damage. Madinsky, I believe. Yellow flag, sector 1, it's George Smith. You see there already close battling. Mark Rally pushing his way through into P4, but anyway, main leads from Van Schendel, from Troshak, and then Martin Bradley, and then Madinsky, Mackinnon, Harrison Bishop, and Raphael Houston, Callum Pattinson. There's 3 cars inside of each other. Tom Lynch goes up into P11. Last minute entry. That's one of Mack has been overtaken. Oh! Tom Lynch has spun round. And there's a big, almost massive collision. And Jody Madinsky has the box. But the top 4 is pretty set in stone. And there's a spin for Porno Mackinnon. That's the front wing change for Jody Madinsky. And Timmy Troshak takes second place off Van Schendel. And Martin Bradley could be getting hunted down soon if he cannot stay with these guys in front. And Maines could be within 18 points, which is a very close gap with 2 races to go. That could be all that's in it though, going into Saudi Arabia next week. Well, the Sloan is round, he's out. Safety car has been deployed. We'll have a look at who sides they want to box. As it looks like no one. Callum Pattinson, no? He's going to jump the gun and box. Interesting stuff from him. Everyone else going to stay out. One of them going to stay out. George Smith is also going to jump the gun. Box. Tom Lynch is not going to box. Jay Madinsky feels like he might have been a bit robbed there. Yeah, we now have a safety car. So everyone's going to bunch up behind the... Is it Mercedes here or Aston Martin? It changed it. It's behind the AMG car. Driven by Bert Meilander. And they're all going to have an opportunity to like neutralise the race, bring everyone back together. You can see that Callum Pattinson has gone onto the soft tyres. So this will be a very good boost for him. But so far, this has been a very interesting race. Indeed. Can you be excused the pens? Not exactly. How it works, I'm sorry, mate. And there's been a kerfuffle at the back. I don't know what's happened. Yeah, sorry if I came across this road there, Tom. I didn't mean to come across this road. And Raphael Houston is boxing. So is Harrison Bishop, and he's retiring. He's chose to retire. which is very interesting. I think it was George Smith's end plate that came off. Oliver Beck, meanwhile, is P5. And he almost runs into the back of Martin Bradley. Oh yeah, if you're shoved off, we can get that removed. But like, you know. Obviously, we can't just say, Tom Lynch, you get no penalties. You're not used to pedals. That's like saying for the first race of the season, if you've moved teams, you can just wipe everyone out. Like, it doesn't really work like that. If you kind of get what I'm on about. Anyway. Lap 4 of 36. And isn't this lap? We are going in at the end of the lap. As we see everyone bunch themselves up now. Thomas Main controlling the pace, controlling the pack. Hopefully nobody being a big hold up. When's he going to choose? He is right to go. He's leaving as late as possible. He's not even gone yet. He's going to go now. They dash off into the distance. And into turn 1 we go. Leo Van Schendel and Martin Bradley already in battle. The two McLarens in battle. No major changes in position. Conor Mackinnon being challenged by Tom Lynch. Beckett going for Martin Bradley. This is very crazy. The two-time champion versus the Tier 2 driver. And he's going to switch the inside. He's going for it. Just cannot get a move executed. Oh, Jake King. Huge collision there. Lucky to have a bit less damage than he did. Callum Patterson up to P6 already. And you can see a second gap already forming. But no, Main's gone off. Oh, that is a big mistake. That's going to be costly as well. That means Timmy Troszak now leads. Crazy stuff. That's for any Coventry fans out there. They've just gone 1-0 up against Hull City. And we get back to the racing now. And we get back to this battle. Just brewing on. Martin Bradley and Main, they're now championship rivals because Main has moved into second with his sprint win. And he's now got to try and get back up to the lead of this race. Oliver Beckett, penalty for multiple warnings. We're only on lap 6. It's a very early penalty. Van Schendel's right behind Timmy Troszak, who is leading for the first time in his very short SRC career. You can see here Van Schendel with a faster start, but that's going to be immediately beaten by Callum Patterson, who is on fire here in Brazil. His strategy call looks to be working like a charm. The DRS is now going to open. Main behind Martin Bradley. Thomas Main going incredible stuff there. The top 5 still remain the same it was at the start of that. We've got a big gap behind. Mackinnon and Lynch battling. We've seen battle between these two before in Austria earlier on in the season. That was 8 weeks ago. crazy. That was back in July. And Tomlich already has a penalty. Anyway, these two are now going to be battling. Well, this little trio, I think, will be in very close battle. See Troszak and Van Schendel swap in the lead of the race. Nothing Troszak can do. The DRS is too powerful this year's game, in my opinion, but that's another thing to talk about. It's just so powerful, in my opinion. You can see that Main coming under the pressure from Pattinson, but he manages to stay ahead. So now on lap 8. Corner Macklin going off and grabbing himself a penalty. There's a spin for Oliver Beckett. And Raphael Juicen, it looks like. They've collided in some way. You can see there, Thomas May and Liam Bradley, they're so close on the track now. And the DRS is gone. Pretty much gone. He's barely over net. It's not going to be enough because Timmy Troszak now DRS on Van Schendel, and that's going to be putting him away. And Troszak is going to go back for the lead of the race. Down the inside. And behind. Oh, he's gone wide. He's got to rejoin. And it's going to be very difficult because now mine and Martin Bradley got to negotiate past him. Oliver Beckett is out. Martin Bradley's off the track. And it's a safety car. It looks like Oliver Beckett has just crashed on start finish. Yeah, we've got a safety car again. On lap 9, will people jump the gun? Jake King can't, because he's just got a drive-through penalty. So his race is pretty much ruined right now. Martin Bradley, mine, and Van Schendel, Callum Pattinson, all coming in. Who will be the quickest pit stop? That will really decide who gets out first. More softs going on Pattinson's car. You see that George Smith is not going to get out ahead. Mackinnon also in for a set of medium. And Jaden Binsky is somehow back up to P4 in this race. After a tumultuous start. You now see him in P4 and Tomlin in P3. Yeah, we're just waiting for races to get back underway again. Which it will do hopefully soon. And yeah, lap 11 now. And yeah, lap 11 of this race. Everyone looks so caught up. The debris looks to be clear. So he should be able to go racing. We're going safety car in this lap. So we'll be in this lap. So let's just see what will happen then. You got guys on old tyres at the front. You got guys on new tyres at the back. We'll have to see. This will be a very tricky part of the race. The guys who have not pitted could be under a bit of pressure here. But oh, Jake King! Jumping the gun. The intelligence there. Absolutely brilliant. And there we go. We're going to go racing again. And there we go. Thomas Main already going down the inside of Martin Bradley. Cannot find a way through though. David Medinsky also going for Tom Lynch. And Callum Patterson going for Thomas Main. Medinsky, can he get Tom Lynch? Yes, he can. And Tom Lynch now has Martin Bradley on his inside as well. But he'll be a bit boxed in by Medinsky. Oh, Tom Lynch is... Callum Patterson caught right in the middle. Nothing he can do. And now we've got the championship rivals back together. Yeah, Patterson just going off. There's nothing he could do there. There's a passenger in the incident. As Lynch looks to collide with Martin Bradley. And then just goes spinning round. Raphael Houston going for George Smith for P6 in this race. It's a late defensive manoeuvre. 3-second penalty for Lee Martin Bradley. That's not going to help him at all. The track limits warning will not help. Now on lap 30 in this race. It's hard for Callum Patterson. As we are seeing a yellow flag sector 1, that's what we're seeing. George Smith. Timmy Troshak has managed to get past him. He looks to have been involved in some sort of incident. Maybe at some point, because he was at the front. So he must have been involved in something on that first lap, and his tyres look to have gone off massively. When's Nero and Schendel going to pit though? That's the big question on everyone's mind, as DRS has been enabled. There we go then. Is Callum Hudson getting a penalty though? unfortunately. And there we go, Jaden Radinsky and Liam Martin Bradley battling. Oh, it's a touch up the rear. Not good at all. And Liam Martin Bradley going to go for Leo Van Schendel. He's looking feisty here today. Van Schendel knew that was coming though. He's got a box now, surely. He's well on those tyres. So goddamn hard. Unless he's going soft at the end. Could be a possible strategy choice. And when it is 26, if he can just stay with Martin Bradley, he could be in the money here. George Smith is now pulling around again. Not ideal. And he spun around again. Not ideal. And he looks to have retired on track, which will be punished in some way, shape or form. You see the overtake difference, it's so big. But I don't think it's close enough, even with the DRS, to get up close. Close and personal. Timmy Troshak going to get off his tyres finally. He's going to have to have fresh tyres to go to the end now. It should help. You've got to remember, a lot of these guys have still got a pit because they didn't box under the safety car, like Van Schendel, for example. He still has to box. He might have made the wrong call here. And his teammate is right behind him. You might want to think about letting him go. With the less grip he has. I don't think he wants to surrender these mediums. I think he wants to try and take them as long as possible. Then stick on softs to the end. Seeing that. Going after Martin Bradley. And now here comes the DRS. It's not going to be enough. He isn't even opening it. He's going to pull to the left. And he's going to release his teammate. Thomas Mine. The championship rivals are 1 and 2. And this will be a very feisty contest. Van Schendel just losing pace behind. And it's now this feisty contest. Let's see how it pans out. Could be very entertaining. It also could be not very entertaining. That's what we're here to look at. Here to find out. Burning a lot of that overtake, I think. Neither of them really using the battery. Mine, look how close he's getting. Martin Bradley could be in trouble here. Using all the track available. But yeah, mine will have to wait another lap at least. Half the race on those mediums. It is a very good stint here from Leroy Van Schendel. 17 laps. Timmy Troshak gets the fastest lap of the race. In other news, as he is considering his charge up the field. As the two championship rivals still 1 and 2 and battling for their lives. Surely his tyres will be dead on Leo Van Schendel's car now. Yeah, Thomas Mine. He was leading, made a mistake, and he's lost so much time on this straight. Don't know what from, but I think he's just going to hang back. And he's protecting his tyres, which is crucial here. Tom Lynch spinning round. He's not even using ERS. He's just sitting there, leaving himself enough to play with. This is a very interesting game here. They're both trying to play. It's a battle of the ages. Thomas Minor, Belgium. This is Liam Martin Bradley of Ferrari. And they're battling for that P1. This will be the lap, surely. They're both going to go for it. And Van Schendel now is going to want to start. Is he going to start thinking about it? Dive into the pits. He's going to stay out one more lap. Mine is not going to go for it yet. Timmy Troshak gets past Tom Lynch. Into P7 he goes. And there's a collision. And a safety car. Leroy Van Schendel, count your lucky stars. This is what you were waiting for, I think. Something Thomas Main cannot box, which could affect him a lot. We're down to 9 runners now in this race. And it's all the case of who will box. Martin Bradley will stay out. The Williams boys are going to double stack. Conor Mackin's going to stay out. But Williams are double stacking. Surely they can't do this. A gap of 3.4 is not going to be enough. But it's softs for both. So Van Schendel, by losing that extra position, is actually going to gain a bit off this. But he does lose that one extra position, unfortunately. He is down to P5. Martin Bradley and Torno Mackinnon have stayed out on old tyres. Raphael Jewston comes in as well for fresh softs. Got a whole range of tyres now. And we also have 15 laps to go. Yeah, very good. Your luck might be awful, Callum, but you are P8 on fresh tyres, so anything can happen. You're still in this race. Yeah, Martin Bradley does lead. But he's on old tyres. The guys on new tyres, they'll be pushing. The one main question, can anyone make these tyres last? The softs got to last. Who's going to be the one to make those softs last? So Martin Bradley, I don't think is going to box. But a lot of people around him are boxed. Only him and Torno Mäkinen, actually, have opted to stay out. So those two. Mäkinen will act like a line of protection here. Because Thomas Main will be charging in. A lot of people on softs. They're saving those softs. Hey King, we're just waiting for him to catch up. What is Torno Mäkinen doing? Closing down. So much. As we are waiting for Jay King, who should be around shortly. And he is 9th currently. Anyway, we are going green this lap. It's coming in. Mäkinen and Mars Bradley are going to be nervous, quaking in their boots. But Thomas Main is going to be eager to go. He knows this is his opportunity. His big opportunity to win here and get maximum out of this championship battle. As we are going to go green when Mars Bradley decides to go, which is now is when he decides to pull the trigger and go racing again. Thomas Main already looking down the inside. It's exciting because I'm all over the field, everyone battling. As Mars Bradley and Mäkinen will run away from the rest. Thomas Main knows he can get past, but he's just going to hang back for a minute. No interesting, Jalen Madinsky on the medium tyres. That is very interesting to me. Leo van Schendel going for P4 as well. It's so close. Van Schendel could get P3 here. If he can stick around the outside, what a move! In fact, surely that's the contender for overtake of the week. Mars Bradley goes a bit wide. And Main leads. Crazy stuff. Yeah, Mars Bradley made the wrong decision staying out on those hards. Because look, he's going to drop like a fly now. We're going to see Mäkinen dropping. Definitely was the wrong decision in my opinion. He's going to go for it. On Thomas Main. And he gets another penalty. which is not good for him at all. He's using all the battery he's got. Parking it on Apex. He's just trying to defend as much as he can. But this middle sector. Van Schendel going around the outside to make a Williams 1-2. Yes, he does. Mark Rally's going to fight back. Madinsky having a look as well. Rappel Juicen and Torna Mäkinen. Callum Pattinson, though. Trying it. Rappel Juicen. Down the inside. Jada Madinsky is next. So it's hit the struggling Martin Bradley. And Rappel Juicen's off the track. He's an absolute dog scrap now. You can see that Martin Bradley has now lost P3. And next is Timmy Troszak. So he's not going to be able to make a move here. But look how much more grip these softs have. He's going round, looking around the outside. Cannot quite make a move. Callum Patterson not going to overshoot himself again. He's going on the outside here. Has to be careful on the grass. Jake King in this battle as well. Torna Mäkinen now miles behind in P9. But yeah, Timmy Troszak and Callum Pattinson. Are both be going for it. Thomas May gets fast as that. And there we go. Timmy Troszak flies fast. Callum Pattinson with a double slipstream. They're three abreast into turn one nearly. Pattinson and Troszak battling like crazy. And Jake King will be next to overtake like Martin Bradley, who is coming back. Oh! Safety car deployed. Martin Bradley without front wing. Troszak without front wing. And there's going to be some unhappy people there, but this actually might be a blessing for Martin Bradley because he can get off those hards now. A lot of other people will be boxing. You thought this race would be over with just that last safety car, but we are back to safety car conditions for the third time in this race, I believe. Might be the fourth. I've lost count of safety cars in this race. I think it is the fourth. And there we go, back in the safety car conditions. Martin Bradley will box again and changes from wing. Torna Mäkinen will get out ahead of Martin Bradley, so he's at the back. And the top guys have actually decided to stay out, thinking their tyres can go to the end. They have less penalties, obviously, as well. Martin Bradley has the most penalties, actually, with 6 seconds. And it is into the pits for Callum Pattinson. Interestingly. Opts into pit. In our Pattinson's pit. So that means that is the running order now. It's in this lap then, we're going to have 7 laps of racing action to the checker flag. And Thomas Mine is going to be sprinting on those older softs. He's trying to get it done as quick as possible. The Williams boys are going to have to work together here if they want any chance of winning this race. Main needs to win, really, to keep this championship alive going into the last 2 races. And when's he going to go? He is going to go now, right at the last moment. And it's carnage, and Van Schendel is around. And Jake King is P2. But Timmy Troszak is going to take no time taking that 2nd place back. Nimas Bradley up to P4. And next up ahead of him is Jake King. And he's going to try his hardest now to get through. And Tony Mackin flying in. You can see there Callum Patterson going round the outside. Onto the grass nearly again. They're both out. And the safety goes out for a 5th time. A 5th safety car of the day. What is going on? This is the perfect chance. Thomas Mine to pit. Is he going to pit? Yes, he is. Troszak going to stay out. Martin Bradley's going to stay out. Jake King is going to pit. David Dinsky is going to pit. I think Leo Van Schendel is going to pit as well. But everyone coming into the pits now. A front wing change as well for Jaden Madinsky. As we do have 6 laps to go. And Timmy Troszak now leads the race with no penalties. He is in prime position here to win. And we're down to 7 runners now. Crazy scenes. Rafael Jusen actually completes the podium here. He's in P3. As we will probably be going for one more lap. Yeah, we got a very intense playing field now here. It's 31 points with 5 laps to go. As it stands, it will go back up to 37 points. But that's as it stands. I think 36 points actually, because Thomas Main does have to pass the lap. But anyway, we look at penalties. Got to remember as well, there's penalties for Raphael Houston, Leomas Bradley, Jake King, and Jaden Medinsky. Only 3 drivers actually have no penalties. Pit stops people have made. It's going to be in this lap. And Timmy Troshak will lead us away. He has been incredible this weekend. He's going to be pushing. Let's see what he can do then. Let's see what the young Ukrainian, the man from Ukraine, the country which is currently at war with Russia, our hearts go out to all of them. But he is going to be leading with 4 laps to go. And what a monumental win this would be. For the whole of Ukraine, actually. Leo Van Schendel already passed Jake King. So that's P5 for him already. Wasn't the best of restarts for a lot of people. There we go, then Raphael Houston. He's right behind Leomas Bradley. Thomas Main not having a lot of pace here. Oh, I say that and he's already catching up again. Oh, never mind. Maybe he has some pace. Turn telemetry on for this last little bit of the race. Just so we can see, and Thomas Main goes flying past Raphael Houston. Nothing Houston can do. And that means the 2 championship rivals are together. One more time in this race. And Leo Van Schendel also flying. Raphael Houston career back at Thomas Main. And now the Williams boys having to work together here. You can see there. Leo Van Schendel going for Raphael Houston. But he can't get through. Martin Bradley now going to be under pressure from Thomas Main. He is also pressurising Timmy Troshak. How close they are. Also to the back of him there. And Jake King is spun off. And Jaden Medinsky now going for Raphael Houston. Equal battery pretty much for the top 3. So there's going to be no battery advantage. It's all going to be down to this DRS and slipstream. Whoever's got the most straight line speed. Much battery though is being burnt by Thomas Main. Event. Bit laggy on my screen. But Martin Bradley managed to stay ahead. And now he's got to deal with the DRS. He's also going to have that DRS on Timmy Troshak. Here we go then. Both Williams hot on his tail. Martin Bradley is going to have to be wary. much time he's losing in this middle sector. And Jake King has spun off again. Oh, very big slide there. And that is going to not help him at all. But Timmy Troszak is still leading here. It looks like he's going to win a race. Oh, there's contact between Martin Bradley and Main. Extremely controversial here. There we go, Martin Bradley manages to stay ahead just. But now he will not. And can even Leroy Van Schendel sneak onto the podium here? Right at the end. And even Jaden Badinsky, they're all battling right in this race. Could we see a late last-ditch send? We're not going to see it, I don't think. Maybe into here, maybe. We might. Van Schendel going to down the inside. He's got it. We're going to have a run to the race to the line now. Can Troszak keep ahead? Thomas Main on the line wins. By 0.0020. Thomas Main wins again. And massively decreases that gap in the championship going into Saudi. 0.020. That is SRC for you. What a dramatic end to this race. Thomas Main. Take a Bowson. Because that was a drive. He was P3. Over a second back on the last lap. And he puts that is got to be the last lap of the century. Top 3 then is Thomas Main. Timmy Troszak and Leroy Van Schendel. That is the top 3 then. See there, Thomas Main. What a drive. What a drive. That is the final order. A lot of points gained. 20 points gained on him. And that gap is now a gap which started a massive 36 points at the start of this weekend. Is now down to just 16, sorry. 16 points now in it. And that is the end of the race. And goodbye.